Fast am I. Good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. Later in tonight's show, I'll be joined by Chloe Woolley and Gráinne Deochann to talk about this year's Incruniach Festival, which starts next Monday the 27th of July, and runs till Sunday, the 2nd of August. But first, some music. And we start tonight with Manx harpist Meara Royal and a new single she's released called What Now? Meara says she recorded the track on the island with the lovely Bala Groove, that's Jip of course, down in Ballasalla, and that it grew from a time of being home, swimming in the sea and pondering on dreams. A beautiful new track by Meara Royal. For those of you that don't live on the island and may not know about Meara, she's a harpist, violinist and composer who loves scoring for film. And she was BBC Radio 2 Young Folk Musician in 2018. It's great to hear something new from her. Speaking of violinists, a regular visitor to these shores is Aaron Catlow. We often see him playing with Brooks Williams, but here he is in his band Shelanagig from the album Beard Town. And this is an unusual song, Objectophilia.
Cast a spell upon your image, and my heart it bathed in misty revelry. Pat in the glow, from a hill to a toe, watching time like down missing sleep and work until I ate. I'm failing to tie up the ends I left with careless lie. My wife, she throws a cutting look upon me. I can't raise my head to meet her in the eye. I got up my spot when I duck out the door. Round the corner, see you coming into view. I feel my heart start singing. Touch you and I swear I felt you move. Objectophilia, la 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 la, which you will be mine. The need to feel ya, la 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 la, one brick at a time. Write a letter to the mayor, commanding him to join us in a union. He refuses to acknowledge my request. I take the medication I've been given. Your voice is calm, but still I cannot rest. One last time when I make for the climb, when I summon shallow question to the wind. A final ultimatum, to the heavens will I fly or to swim. Objectophilia, la la la, bridge you will be mine. The need to feel ya, la 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 la, one brick at a time.
The next track is from an album I keep returning to, Pauline Scanlon's The Unquiet. She's a very fine Irish singer who always comes up with interesting new versions of songs, such as this one, The Two Magicians.
The lady stood at her own front door, straight as a willow wand. Along there came a dusty smith, a hammer in his hand. Bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere
Haunting stuff from Pauline Scanlon, The Two Magicians. Adam Beattie is a Scottish singer-songwriter, and he's released 6 solo albums, which have received critical acclaim. He's got a new one coming out soon called Home Fires Burning, and there's a single from it which is called Eye of the Storm.
When the wind is rattling at your door and it's raining like it's never rained before, come in, take off your coat, sit down here where it's warm. Out of the cold, here in the eye of the storm. Out of the cold, here in the eye of the storm. When you've lost a friend to better days, and your one true love has slowly faded away, we know you've done your best. Come and get it off your chest. Take a rest here in the eye of the storm. Take a rest here in the eye of the storm. Nothing more to say, there's nothing more to do. No one will ever know the things that you've been through. It's time to let it lie, let your troubles walk on by. Don't ask why, here in the eye of the storm. Don't ask why, here in the eye of the storm. Don't ask why, here in the eye of the storm. Don't ask why, here in the eye of the storm.
I rather like that. That's Adam Beattie with The Eye of the Storm. Quite a while ago now, I played you a track by the Punch Brothers. It was their version of Arana Gelby. Quite an unusual version, fair enough, and they called it Song of the Water Kelpie, brackets unsung. It's from an album that's not all been released yet, called The Unsung Adventures of the Punch Brothers. Here's another track from it called New Bike. Punch Brothers. The champions are what's sometimes known as Newgrass, and that's a single by them called New Bike. Here's a track by Nick Jones from his album The Noah's Ark Trap. This album is not in general release, for reasons I discussed last week. It's the album that came out just before his classic Penguin Eggs, which is on Topic Records. I've recorded it from someone else's vinyl onto cassette many years ago, and so it's a little bit wobbly. This is Miles Weatherhill and Real.
Weatherhill was a brisk young weaver, and at Todmorden he did dwell. He fell in love with a handsome maiden, the parson's servant Sarah Bell. It was at Todmorden where these true lovers at the parson's house their love did tell. And none in the world will be more constant than Miles Weatherhill and Sarah Bell. But they were parted, broken-hearted, separated were those lovers far. Those constant lovers adored each other, and love will penetrate through iron bars. They would have married, tales were carried, caused displeasure as usual here. Miles was refused to meet his lover, and she left Todmorden, Lancashire. She left her true love broken-hearted, and to her mother at York did go. And o'er the distance they were parted, caused sorrow, grief and pain and woe. All through his sadness, Miles in madness, he made a deep and a solemn vow. Separated from his own true lover, he'd be revenged on Parson Plough. For loaded pistols, a fit of frenzy, Miles to the vicarage went forthwith, and with a weapon wounded the master, and he shot the maiden named Jane Smith. To the lady's chamber, rage and anger, bent on destruction, intent to kill, he took a poker and he beat her till crimson blood on the floor did spill. If Miles and Sarah had not been parted, those in the grave would be living now, and Miles would not have died on the gallows for slaying the servant and Parson Plough. At the early age of 23, in the shades below where the worms do dwell, come all ye people and consider Miles Weatherhill and Sarah Bell.
only Nick Jones. We always think of him as a singer and a guitarist, but he was a very fine fiddler in his day too. Next, here's the track Aran Nikilya, which was released by Rachel Walker, Isla Collister and Blethin McCanna. And I think the release back in 2021 was something to do with St. Columba. We'll have to ask Isla when she's over next week. More about that in a minute.
Das Jin Shul Madam Washatalu as Banach Than Stechlu Lenin Neti as in Dunyach Jin Shul Kohes Kamech Echladach Jin Shul As Banach Than Stechlu Jin Shul Kohes Kamech Echladach As Banach Than Stechlu Jin Shul Kerfel Jakunid and Doris Bergelga Sevolich Shachin Monet and Donis Jen Shul Kohes Kamech Echladach Jen Shul As Banach Than Stechlu Jen Shul Kohes Kamech Echladach As Banach Than Stechlu Jen Shul
So that was Isla Collister singing Aran Nikilya, and Isla is here on the island next week as part of Incruniac Festival, the Celtic gathering. And I'm joined in the studio now by Chloe Woolley and Gráinne Deochann to tell me more about that festival. So, fast am I.
Faster Mai.
Faster Mai.
Yes, welcome to the studio again to both of you. It's about this time of year we like to talk about in Cruinnich, isn't it?
I can't quite believe it's that time again, to be honest, Jan. It's snuck around on us, and here we are. It's July, and we've got a festival happening next week.
48th edition of Cruinnich Celtic Gathering.
Absolutely. And of course, you'll have guests from all over the Celtic nations.
We do, yes. We've got a full week from Monday the 27th of July to the Sunday the 2nd of August, featuring loads of Manx acts, of course, but we've also got musicians and dancers from the Celtic nations and Orkney.
Okay, excellent. Yes, I suppose Orkney doesn't count as a Celtic nation, does it? Is it more of a Norse nation?
It is really, but we'll allow them in. We've got
Come one, come all,
We've
that's
got
what
lots
we
of
say.
North links too, haven't we?
Absolutely. We've got very close links with Orkney and Shetland. Okay, so do you want to give us some highlights of what's going to be happening?
Well, this year is Blend the Gilga, Year of the Manx Language.
Indeed.
So we have tried to theme a lot of our events through that. One being our opening concert, which is featuring Manx singer and fiddle player and Manx speaker, Isla Collister.
Who we've just heard.
Yeah, and so Isla's based in Glasgow at the moment, but she's going to be joined by Cathal O'Curran, who is a Donegal Irish singer, speaker and bouzouki player, and they've been working on a special project called the Donegal Manx Project. So they will be premiering that in the Centenary Centre on Monday evening with support by Manx act Anne Corran.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing Anne Corran, actually, because I've never seen them all in the same place playing together yet. So that's going to be a bit of a highlight as well. And of course, as well as music, we'll talk more about the rest of the music in a moment, but there'll be lots of dance as well, I'm sure.
Lots of dance, yes. We actually, quite sadly really, have outgrown our venue that we've been using for our Wednesday night Ceilidh, which is the Peel Masonic Hall, which was fabulous. There's just not enough room in there for us now,
No.
which I guess is a good problem to have. So we've moved into Peel Cathedral for the Wednesday and the Friday this year. We've really chucked everything at the Wednesday. We've got the Mollig Band, Scran, we've got a really special Ceilidh night for you. It's fancy dress. It's everything. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the
Well, you always
Wednesday.
enjoy the fancy dress, don't you, Grania?
Oh, I do. You know me. And the Friday, I have to say, the Friday's nearly sold out. The Mega Manx Ceilidh night is nearly sold out. And we've got workshops, dance workshops on as well. So loads of opportunities to put your dancing shoes on for Cruinnich this year.
And anybody can have a go at this dancing, can't they? Even somebody as left-footed as myself.
Absolutely. Even someone as left-footed as yourself.
And
Excellent.
if you don't like dancing, though, there are alternatives. For instance, that Wednesday evening, there's going to be a Celtic Voices film night, which is happening in the Centenary Centre, where a couple of directors from Wales are going to present 6 films, short films in the different Celtic languages. Or the Friday evening, if you don't fancy the Mega Manx Ceilidh, there's going to be a lovely acoustic concert in St John's Royal Chapel with mother and daughter Welsh duo Deleth and Harrod Jenkins. That'll be harp and fiddle, and they'll be joined by Manx singer Brisha Kelsey.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a track here by Deleth and Anne Harrod, and it is called Doleg Abertor. Now, I think I chose this one because in all my smugness, I knew that Abertor is Welsh for Swansea. But I didn't realise until a few minutes ago that Doleg means Christmas, so it's not seasonal, shall we say. But here we go.
I think it's pronounced Abertawe.
Oh, right, well, there you go. My son was at Swansea University for 4 years, so that's the only reason I know this. Abertawe, thank you. So here's Christmas in Swansea, I suppose. So that was Delith and Angharad Jenkins, who are appearing at in Cruinnich this year. And their concert is in the St. John's Chapel, you were telling us?
On the Friday evening, yes.
Okay, what other wonderful music have you got in store for us?
As well as all the fantastic Manx acts that we've got coming over, we've got a Scottish accordion player called Sandy Breek.
Oh, yes.
And he's very well known on the Cayley scene up in Scotland.
Yes, I know of him.
Yes, yeah. He loves fancy dress as well, which is why we've brought him into the nautical fancy dress Cayley on the Wednesday night. So Sandy will be playing at that. We've also got a young Irish band from Dublin called Philly, and they're mainly Irish, but a couple of the members are American actually. So they're going to be doing some Appalachian music as well as Irish.
Okay, that sounds good.
And they are going to be at various Festival Friends venues such as Noah Bakehouse and Black Dog Pizza and Miller's Tale.
Yes, there's all that side of things, of course.
Well, we've got a beach
well.
stage this year as well.
Oh,
Peel
right,
Beach
you're making the
stage.
most of the beach stage.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Yes, and actually they're going to do a little spot for the summer concert in Sailor's Shelter.
Yes.
And as well as them, we've got Saltfish 40 coming from Orkney.
Looking forward to that.
They will be amazing. And all of these acts, they're going to feature in our variety concert on the Thursday evening. And this is a very popular show. So this year's theme is Songs of the Sea. And our president, Bob Carswell, RBV, and Manx Radio presenter, he is like the narrator. And he'll sit there on stage and he'll weave all these stories of the Celtic nations together, and then there'll be music and dance.
Yeah, well, Bob's got the most wonderful voice, hasn't he? So, yeah.
We're very lucky to have
He's the oracle.
He is the oracle.
The Manx oracle.
Yeah, fantastic.
And that will, yes, so that leads to our big headline concert on the Saturday the 1st of August, with Saltfish 40. So they are from Orkney, and it's fiddle and guitar, and they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Well, I've got a track by... Well, in fact, I've got two tracks by them from an album from 2017. I presume you pronounce it Beer, B-E-R-E. And the first one is a song, so they must do some singing as well. I've not seen them do any singing, but I thought this was quite interesting. It's just a short song called Tired, and then there's some tunes called Whiskey.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You keep telling lies on me, when poverty comes down to your door and you cry and you sigh for me. Oh my dear, if you had told me from the start the things I would do that would ease my breaking heart. You're tired of me, honey, why can't you be just like you were before you grew tired of me? I would do that would ease my breaking heart. You're tired of me, honey, why can't you be just like you were before you grew tired of me?
So that was Saltfish 40, who are headlining the Saturday night at the Centenary Centre as part of Inchronic this year. And tickets are available?
Yes, everything. The online tickets are on CelticGathering.im, or you can get printed tickets from Celtic Gold in Michael Street in Peel.
Fantastic.
And tickets are selling so well. We're so pleased. And I think it's because people now, they trust the festival. You know, they come every year. We've got people who are coming on holiday now.
Yeah.
For Inchronic.
Well, I'm thinking of bringing my camper van over to Peel, so I'll be on holiday as well.
That's a great idea. Peel campsite is perfect. Yeah, yeah, no, fantastic. I want to touch, if you don't mind, on the Saturday, because I'm so excited. It's our second year in hosting a produce show.
Oh, yes.
And it was with resounding success.
I took a wander through that last year. It was very good.
In our programmes, which are now available all being distributed island-wide, I mean, if I just read out some of these categories, get baking, get making, because there's bonnig competition, there's vegetable competitions, there is applique work, jars of honey, fudge, flower competitions, and that all takes place on the Saturday. So you can drop off all your entries and they will be judged in the
Corran Hall.
The Corran Hall. Corran Hall in Peel, whilst there is a fantastic concert going on in the cathedral. So you bring your produce, drop that off, go and watch some of our acts in Peel Cathedral throughout the day, and it really is.
And then go and collect your rosette.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing about this produce show is that it's based on the syllabus from the original Cruinnicht Asúnach from 1924. So some of them, like lemon cheese and hand-knitted pair of socks, were from over 100 years ago.
Right. I don't think I can compete in those. I could have a go at the bonnog, I think, but that's me about it. Excellent. That sounds fantastic.
We've got so much on. Obviously, our sessions at Noah Bakehouse in Douglas as well. They're always super popular.
Yes, they're great, yeah.
Yeah, really fun.
And then we've got lovely tea time gigs and sessions down at Black Dog.
Well, it all sounds absolutely wonderful. And so that is in Cruinnicht, running between Monday the 27th of July and Sunday the 2nd of August. Thank you so much to Chloe Woolley and Gráinne Deochan for coming in and telling us all about it.
Gurmayad.
So obviously there's loads of live music happening around the island this week. In addition to in Cruinnicht, the usual sessions and the folk club and everything else will be happening too. That's just about all I've got time for tonight, though. So once again, my thanks to Gráinne and Chloe for coming in. And I'll leave you with a track featuring Sandy Brechin, the Scottish accordionist who's going to be playing throughout the festival. This is a track by Sandy Brechin and Ewan Wilkinson, and it starts with a very well-known tune, The Road to Errigie, followed by The Hornet's Nest and The Bunny Hat. So I'll be back next week in the middle of Incronic to play more great folk and roots music from the Isle of Man from all around the world, and I do hope that you'll be able to join me then.